think we all know as founders and as operators how hard it is to find the right people. You start posting to multiple job boards, maybe it's on the hub, maybe it's in your email inbox. So you start losing overview over who's applied and what state they're in. So we solved that with Pebble. You don't need to buy expensive tools. You just need to use Pebble, and we can build a very simple but I think powerful tool because it's tailor-made for you. So here we have a ATS we built. I can get back to how we build it in a second. We have different candidates here. We have one here from Anas, my co-founder. He wants to join as a product designer. Probably not his best role here, but he applied for it. So let's see what happens. He wants to work there, and he's tagged with the right role. He's submitted the thing. And then we also start pulling out more information. So in this sense here, we have enriching information from LinkedIn and all the sources. So we automatically identified him, start pulling out more information about his current role, about the skills he has, and his current and past employment and his education level. Based on all this, we make a match score. And this is not a match score the system comes with. This is your own personal match score based on an AI prompt. So we can get back to how do we do that just in a second. I mentioned you don't want to have applications from many places and then handling them in different locations. What we do in Pebble instead is that you just forward all your applications into the system. Then we can just take any email. We can read the email as it is, and it'll decipher what's in the email and make it into application in your format. I think that's quite groundbreaking. Let's try to do something even more specific here. Here is the backend of a Pebble app. So we have different data points we want to have in the application. So we want to have the full name, LinkedIn profile, a GitHub URL for developer roles, email, application, a maybe PDF with a more information like could be portfolio for a designer, the role they're applying for, the state, all these kind of things. And then we start doing smart stuff as you see here, enriching the person. So we just take their LinkedIn URL. This could also just be their email, and then we'll start pulling out more data. I mentioned the match score. I think we all know that we all look for different things in a candidate. I think in Pebble, we care most about you and your motivation, less about what you did before. Other places you care more about what you did before and what kind of skills you learned on the job in the previous roles. So we wrote a simple prompt here. You can just get AI to help you, and our system can actually also do that for you. But wrote a simple prompt here that takes the application. It says for this role here, we want the candidate rated on this scale, and it should be done based on the data we have here. So the position they had before, and the skills that they have in their enriched profile. So super simple. So based on that, you can come up with a match score on any of these candidates. But let's try to extend it even further. We have Adam here, a founding engineer. In this example, he's applied for a senior engineer role. He's probably overqualified for that. But let's try to go a step deeper because he's a developer, and we probably want to dig deeper just than having his LinkedIn here. We want to look at his GitHub as well. So we already have the GitHub URL. Let's create a new field where we try to get some data out from GitHub. The cool thing about Pebble is that you can just scrape any website. So we can take the GitHub URL here, and I cheated a bit. So I already have a prompt here we want to do. And we want to, from the GitHub public profile, return the contributions and achievements from his profile. So we added that here. We can save it. So let's go to his profile here and just make it force run. So we can click here. We have a web scraper. This should probably be called GitHub stats instead, but we'll wait a second and it'll pop up here. Cool. We have, he has a lot of contributions this year, 2,500, and have some achievements on GitHub through time. Cool. That was a relatively quick demo of how you can use Pebble to screen candidates and book meetings, really dig deep into what you need there. If you want more information about Pebble, reach out or sign up at Pebble.so, and we'll be happy to jump on a call and see the possibilities with Pebble together with you. So have a great day.